Try to do this real quick. Okay. I don't know if I can get this open. So let's open this here. This isn't my curly care guide. But anyway, it's this clear cookie like pudding. Kind of combing it through my curls. And it makes them like have less frizz. Looks a lot like aloe vera gel. Kind of trying to sleek this out here. This is it smells so good. Pomegranate and honey coil sculpting custard. I'm trying it out. It says it gives you deep definition for thick curly type 4 hair. So that's what I'm doing now. Kind of parting it a little bit because I'm going to be going to eat in Delaware with a couple friends. And I want to stretch these curls as much as possible. I may be weird in that I actually like my curls not totally defined. Like just a little bit of frizz. But anyway, this is, like I said, the coiling custard. And so I'm trying to put this on here to give my hair a little more of definition. Because I recently went blonde. So I'm putting that here and sort of stretching the curl out a little bit. Honestly, I'm already liking it. I'm liking what it's doing to my hair. It is pulling my curls down because I have some serious shrinkage sometimes. So, like I said, I do like my curls to be sort of like out there and really puffy. So I don't like weighing them down too much, but I do try to lengthen my curls whenever possible. So I'm going to basically do this, and then I am going to do a quick, or at least I think it's quick, makeup look to wear out, and then maybe even later to film content. So I have curly hair. I've had it all my life. Most of you guys know that I used to wear wigs. Hi everyone. Leave me a comment. Let me know you're here, please. Let's see if I can see the chat. No comment. What? What? Paul, what are you talking about? Leave me a comment so that I know you guys are here. So let me I know Paul is trying to make reference to something, but we'll see. So that's how I kind of lengthened it out a little bit. Smooth the back out. Okay. So now I like to give it some volume and some lift. So I basically am going to just take my hair and put this little headband thing on. Give it some lift all the way back there so that I can get to the good parts. So I have a pre-moistened beauty blender here. And the first thing I want to do though is I want to take a setting powder. So I'm using e.l.f. High definition setting powder. Give me 1 second. All over my face. Ooh. So this is the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. And I put that down first instead of primer. So I'm not using a facial primer, at least not the traditional kind. Then I'm going to use a pore filler. So NYX makes this pore filler stick. I'm so mad at Paul for not answering what he was talking about. No comment, huh? Let's see if I can get this open. It's that nail life. Can't get anything opened. Let's see. So anyway, the look that I'm kind of going for today is just really super smoky eyes and nice skin and a glam lip. Okay, that does not want to open for me whatsoever. Let's see if I get another way to do this. I wish I had someone strong right now to like pop this open, because it is not popping open. Okay, NYX, good job on the sealing the makeup products so that nobody could get into them. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Finally. Okay, so then basically I'm using that stuff on my hands is super, super, super slippery. All right, so basically I'm going to use the pore filler now to fill in any areas where I feel that my pores are larger. This is from NYX. Everything, hold on, let me put this up for you guys. Everything that's here, let's put it there. So you can basically shop whatever I'm using right now in Amazon. Boom, I got it. So it just looks like a chapstick. And then I like to use it on areas that I can see my pores. So like right here on my chin. I know a lot of girls that also struggle right here in these inner corners, on their nose, and like right here. I feel like I have the pores because I'm trying to create this like super cute flawless look. So right there, maybe even a little right here. And that's NYX pore filler, and it lets me target where I'm going to create this blurred effect. Okay, no, got hair in my mouth, gross. So now I'm going to use my Chanel foundation. This is the Ultra Comfort All Day Wear, and it's matte. And then I'm going to tap it here, right? Because that's where I need my most coverage. And pat it. Like this with my beauty blender. And I'm just kind of trying to go everywhere here. So once again, that was NYX pore filler. And I have the links. The link will take you to my list that has everything that I'm actually using right now. I don't like a lot of product over my nose. So this patting motion with a moistened blender, and I have the one that has like the little pointed ends, just helps me get into the corners. Okay. Let's see. All right, perfect. So I'm going to let that sit for like a second. Speed it up a little bit before I put on one more layer. So I like to use my little fan to just dry down the product. Okay, now I have my product, and then I have it dried down. I've let it sit. Anyone who's been to my makeup classes knows that this is like my thing. And then wherever I want a lot more coverage, I can come in and just pat again over it. And I like already how my chin is looking, but yeah, I can put a little bit more there. I don't like a lot of product on my forehead. It's just a personal thing. So I am going under my eyes with it. Once again, this is Ultra Wear Ultra Comfort from Chanel. So I'm going to put a little bit more here. And I am going to also use concealer, but I just want to make sure that I get down a nice foundation or base in this area here. If you are watching, I see people are tuned in. If you're tuned in, please leave me a comment or any questions you may have about the products or why I'm doing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Or if you have any feedbacks or suggestions for me, I will take that as well. So now we have what I call a kind of like canvas, right? So we have our canvas. I have my foundation on, and now I'm going to use. Well, while I'm doing that, actually, I'm gonna put on this lip plumper real quick to get these lips looking real juicy before I do my hold on one second. So now where was I? Okay, so now that I have my foundation base, I want to work on the other parts of my face. So I actually am obsessed with orange based blushes. So I'm gonna just pull up this rusted orange color and pat that on my cheeks and then sweep. Ooh, heavy. This is a pink stiletto brush. I love this brush. Picks up products so well. So this is a orange from a Viseart palette that I really like. It's the color. Okay, so I have that done. Then I have Airspun here, which is a highlighter. And actually, this Pink Stiletto Cosmetic brush was actually created to be a highlighter brush. So I'm just going to wipe off some of the color, get that off on a towel, some of that blush that I had there, and then I'm going to pick up a little bit of it. Now, this is kind of old school, so it has a little pad, but we're going to skip that. And I'm going to tap a little bit out so it comes out into the jar and sweep it and put it right over the blush. Let's do a little more. Right on top. And kind of brush that down into the blush that I already put out. Then I'm going to put a little bit here in the center of my nose. I'm going to look like a little glazed donut, don't we? A little bit right here. Right? Yeah, I just love that way that that brush picks up color. Um, Super nice. Now I'm going to go in and take a warm chocolatey color. And I'm just going to dab it right here. And sweep up into my hairline. Right? Right under that blush color. I'm going to do the same thing on this side here. Let's get sexy. And then I have a 5 head. I like to joke around that I have like a 5 head. It's huge. I think my forehead is big, but we're gonna make it just a little bit look a little bit smaller here for that overall balanced effect here. Could use a little bit more. I'm obsessed. You know, it's so funny that I use a lot of brown or like browns are like colors. And when people meet me in person, they're like, you're a lot lighter than your photos because I just love it. I just love that brown, warmth, warm look. Okay, so that is done. So now what I'm gonna do is use this is Chanel 188 and it is a lipstick. I mean a lip a lip liner. Oh, let me take off this QR code. So I'm doing this to try to make it more juicy for you. I want to make it pop. And once again, this is Chanel lip liner in 188. And then I have the lip plumper on. And I'm going to put just a touch of it again in the middle. So we can have the lips popping, right? Next things up, I'm gonna use my Surfer Curl. So I like Tarte Cosmetics for their what do you call it? For their mascara. Well, some of their products, but specifically their mascara. So I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on to get prepped for my lashes. So we'll do that. Let's put that there. So the lashes that I'm going to put on today are Luxe Extensions, the Ultimate Lash Extension Look, because I don't have any lash extensions on today, and I really want to create the look and appearance of them. I like these strips because they have sort of the flutter that you would get, like the wispiness that you would get from getting lash extensions. So it works for me. This is also on the list. And get my eyeliner and my color tattoo. So remember we did the lip liner, so we have that done. And now we'll be moving on. So for the lashes, I put on the Surfer Curl by Tarte Cosmetics. And then before I continue, I just want to set my face now. So whoosah. So that was NYX Dewy, because I don't want to look dry. And unfortunately, while I love the coverage of the Chanel Ultra Comfort foundation, sometimes she can make me look a little like not cakey, but just really not moist, or you know what I mean. So I love that. I'm going to do one more layer. Are you guys seeing how it's making my highlighter and blush pop? Okay, bam. So it is making it pop. It looks good. It looks warm. Um, I think I could use maybe a little more blending on this side. Now that I think about it, grab one of my little guys. Just kind of dab that there. Okay, enough about that, right? Enough to do about that. So then I want to bring out the star of this particular video, which is the Dream Palette by Natasha Denoa. I fell in love with this palette. It is gorge.com. You can get it on amazon.com if you want to get it super duper quick. You can also go in person if you like and get it at Ulta. But it's really pretty. And I'm loving the colors. And there are some duochromes in here that I really like. So duochromes are colors that appear one way but are another. So this is one of them. Let me see if I show you. Um, this one right here, Vision, is a duochrome, and I believe Invention is another duochrome. So they look one color, but they go on another, and it's like two colors that sort of shift during the whole process. Well, anyway, I want to start this by doing a base color and then a little bit of the shades from there. So my base color today is going to be Maybelline's Color Tattoo. And I'm putting that down because I want what I call a little like Russian smoky. Bear with me because I have to use a mirror for this because it's very black. Let's get this here. So because I have hooded eyes, I kind of go a little bit over my lid so that it can actually show up. And then I'm going to come in and create like a little shape for what I want this to look like. That went a little further than I desired, but whatevs. Okay, so I'm just basically getting my smoke shape or my Russian eye shape, as I like to say, in place. Hi, love. Josefa de Silva. This girl is a bad designer. You got to check out her stuff. Thank you for tuning in, babe, and leaving me a comment that you were here. Your stuff is so fire. I've been watching what you've been doing. Love, love, love. Drop a link in the comments for me. I don't want people to not know how to reach you and check out your fire stuff. Um, who are hearing me rave about you right now. So, like I said, just kind of roughly creating this shape. I'm gonna use, where is she? This palette here, right over it. Okay. Once again, I'm sort of loosely creating this sort of triangular shape I want. This is not how it's gonna stay, honey. So then going in, I'm gonna take this blender style brush and just sort of mix in these lines a little bit, rocking it back and forth to soften those edges. Now I have some obviously that went a little far down here, so I'll make up for that as well. But the first thing I want to do is blur out these edges so that it doesn't look so harsh. And then you can see the smoke. Yeah, leave me all the details you can, baby. If you want to DM me, I would love to come. I would love to come. You know how I am. I'm obsessed with fashion. Obsessed. So you see as I'm rocking this back and forth, it's sort of taking out that really harsh, messy, messy look I had at the top. Yeah. Um, but anyway, so if you guys want to hear some funny stories about dating in 2023, leave me a comment and I will talk about this while I do makeup. Because whoa, buddy, it has been a wild road. Yeah. If you are here right now, tuned in, leave me a comment. I really do appreciate you staying tuned in on coming by and watching. So, um, okay. So I have that pretty smoked out, if you will, right? Would you agree? I just love dark, dramatic eyes sometimes. I haven't wore my eyes like this in such a while. And so this is a nice, doing something different kind of thing. So let's go in here with the palette, make sure that I have that. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to take Black is Black from this palette. And I am going to pat that on at just the point of the crease to make this even more black. Because I'm like Russian doll baby. Like, that's what I call the look. It's the unofficial name for me. And padding helps you have less fallout. And black is notorious for fallout, which means that the powdered pigment that you're picking up when you create your strokes to pick up color fall out onto your eye. That's wow. That's incredibly black. Okay. Let me get some more stuff here. One moment. Okay. So I have some black eyes here. And then what I wanted to do is I really wanted to use one of these shape shifting colors and put it right at the top here. So I'm kind of funny with stuff like that. So I like to use something to hold it on better. So this is NYX glitter primer, and pretty much that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna add. Hi, Worry. How are you? Thanks for dropping me a comment. How you doing? I didn't know that you go as Worry on here, but how you doing, Cam? I'm tapping the middle here. Good. Are you at work? What state are you in today? So I patted it so that way I have some texture there and grip, if you will, for the color that I'm about to pop on. So I really love this vision. I told you duochrome from this palette. You're in Georgia today? Love it. So I'm going to pop that, boom, right in the middle. Oh, she dangerous today. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So now that I pop that shapeshifter color, and that is Vision from the Denoa palette. Denona. Why am I slaughtering this woman's name? I love her because she's a formulator like myself. So that part is awesome. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this brush and blend some of that in. I feel like this side is a little wider. There we go. I know some of y'all like, I would never walk around with this much makeup. But trust me, it's the vibe for me. So I'm taking a plum and I'm going over and using that to go over the crease color. This is Edgy from this palette. I feel like it's so appropriate with the look I have right now. There we go. Thank you, Cam. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate the support. Tuning in, tapping in, tuning in. You know, this all counts for me. I really do appreciate you. You know, and if there's any way that I can support your online mission, let me know. I wanted to return the flavor, as they say. So then I'm putting in my shape tape underneath. Because I need there to be a super duper clean line for me. And then I'll put on I will move rather, put on my eyeshadow. And I think like that's really all I want to do because I don't want to overpower this look because it's a serious eye. Like, let's be honest, it's a serious eye. So once again, the eye colors are coming from that palette. And I am going to pat these in place. So I'm going to do one more layer, just one more layer. And I'm going to let that layer sit a second. Just a second while I move on to better things, as they say. I am trying to find my glue. Okay, so I have my lash glue now. And I'm going to be moving into the lashes. Where is it? Okay. So this is super strong eyelash adhesive. So I'm going to pull off these lashes of mine. And get them ready for application. Okay. So let's do that. So the first thing I want to do is just measure the lash and just make sure that it's going to fit on my lashes, which it will, which is great. So I'm going to put some lash glue onto my strip. Right? And then I'm going to let it sit for a second. I'm looking down into my mirror that's on my palette. And there you are. Just make a tiny little adjustment. And so we have a lash A on. And then we're going to take the other one. Mind you, once again, these are Kiss Luxe Extensions Collection, the Ultimate Lash Extension Look. And the exact ones that I'm wearing are actually on my Amazon link. Back there, pull that back up for you again. You can scan that QR code with your phone. You can also screenshot it and use your phone, your camera to zoom in on it. Look at me, about to put my lashes on lashes. So I'm looking down again. There we go. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna pull it a little bit because they were not far in enough. And then there you are. Now these lashes will stay on probably all night, to be honest with you, because this glue is like something serious. And now this is a Moisten Beauty Blender going in to sort of blend out that concealer color. That concealer right there. And that is Shape Tape from Tarte Cosmetics. So let's get that in. Right. Then I pull my curls down. Sort of try to fluff them up a little. And then because I really did love the ultra sort of black look here, I'm going to use the Epic liner. To go over my lashes. Right. And then I'm going to take that blender blush and sweep it right at the end here. Let's take this off here. Okay, so I have that. Next, I gotta do my eyebrows.
Cass Smith.
Sorry about that, guys.